What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, it's a cold one out here today. This cold front has been absolutely killing me, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm not sitting inside today. Today, I'm going fishing. I've got some new baits I want to try out. I'll tell you about those here in a second, but I'm actually at the creek today, just gonna be doing a little bit of tiny creek fishing. We've got this like ditch, creek, canal looking thing here where I live, and that's what I'm gonna be fishing at today. So let's get out there, let's get in the cold and try to get us some fish. All right, boys, we are here at the creek. Now, over this summer, this place was super reliable, but as you can see now, she's looking a little dry, looking actually very dry. This has been underwater before, but oh, something to service right there. There's our deepest pool, and it might be our best chance to catch some fish today. So my man Ryan recently hooked me up with some baits. These right here are Shibagi baits, and he's one of the guys who owns this company. He gave me some bass fishing lures as well as like some crappie and brim fishing lures. I have these 2 packs of little crappie style baits that I use a lot. I use this sort of bait all the time, and I know it's a very good crappie bait. I've got 2 colors of those, but what I'm gonna start with is this little grub. This is the perfect creek fishing bait, I think. It's just a tiny, tiny black grub with this yellow tail. I already have a tiny jig head on. I'm just gonna thread it. Like that. There we go, guys. Let's see if there's any fish in here. Golly, the creek looks terrible right here. It's like inches deep. Dang, used to it would pull up super, super deep right here, but it's not really looking that deep. I mean, there could be one stuck down there. Man, I don't think there's any fish in here right now. We're gonna try to go upstream a little bit to another spot where it is sometimes deeper. Baits look good, but I think I'm just in a bad area. See y'all in a second. I don't know if I'm quite in a foot. I can see the bottom. All right, boys, it's 4:12. Man, this ain't looking good. I've only been fishing for probably 15 minutes, but in such a small area, if you're not getting bites, it's a pretty good sign that they're not biting. They're probably all stacked up in a deep pool if I could find one really deep pool, but it's just looking shallow, shallow, shallow. And I haven't seen a single fish. I've seen a couple things stirring, but I have not physically seen any fish. As a matter of fact, I can see the bottom now. Yep, that's it. Plan B. No way, I can catch that bottle. All right, guess I'm cleaning up some trash today. All right, guys, I'll see y'all at the next spot. And just like that, we are at the second location. Now, man, this cold has been rough, but hopefully we can catch something here. I mean, surely we can catch something. We got bass, crappie, and bluegill to catch. The goal is crappie. If we don't catch crappie, I wouldn't mind catching a bass. We have to resort to bluegill. It is what it is, man. I'm not really the biggest bluegill fish. Ooh, I just got smoked. But yeah, I'm not the biggest bluegill fisherman. I don't mind catching them, but I'd really love to get on some crappie. I'm hoping this cold weather turned them on, because it seems like it's kind of turned everything else off. Oh my goodness, I just had one. I still got this grub tied on. I want to put on those other little baits, but I'm gonna throw the grub for a minute. At least till I get to the deeper end of the pond. Man, I'm pretty good at this fishing thing. You guys should take notes. Welp, clean little snap off. That's all right, I wanted to retie anyways. We're gonna put on that other style bait real quick. This has been terrible, man. This cold has not been my friend. We're grinding it out though. We're gonna be out here till at least dark. All right, now for the juice. I'm thinking I want to try this. Actually, nah, let's try this brighter color. Water here is pretty murky. It's like a green, yellow, and neon type color. I mean, that's just candy right there. Crappie candy, and it looks really good in the water. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go fish these dips. See if some crappie are sitting out here. It's gonna take forever for this thing to sink to the bottom though. It's so daggone light. Stay with it. Oh, dang it. Dang it, all I had to do was watch TikTok. That one was right by the boat. This is what always happens. You get on your phone, you start playing something you can't play on YouTube without getting copyrighted. Man, you get bit. Oh man, I just got picked up and dropped. Oh! Had to have been a crappie, right? There he is. Got something. You gotta be kidding me, dude. It's a baby bass. He did eat the shibagi though. Crushed it. Man, I was just barely moving that thing. That little tail's probably just sitting there fluttering like that. That's what got me ate. It'd be awesome if a big bass came up and hit this. Big bass have been known to come crush a tiny little bait from time to time. So it's not out of the picture. Wow. Look at that little guy. Oh. Oh yeah. On the fall, baby. Don't be a bass, man. Be a crappie. Be a crappie. I can't tell. It's something decent. It's a good crappie if it... Oh, it's a bass. It's an upgrade though. Not much of an upgrade, but at least we cracked the pound mark. Well, maybe. Yeah. Right by the boat, dude. These little bass are just munching. Yes. God, it feels like a good fish. What is it? Is it? Oh, what is it? Yes, yes, it's a crappie. Phew. Golly. It's a stud too. Right there on the shibagi, baby. He choked it. That is what I'm talking about. It's a good fish. He kind of turned us around a little bit. I'm not sure exactly where he was just at. We'll fish around here. Let's see if we can't find some more. I just felt a little bit of weight. I felt him kind of pick it up. I waited, reeled down, and the tension was still there. So I had to let him have it, man. Whew, that feels good. There's a fish. That's not a stick. I don't know what it is. God, he's fighting. It's a bass. Oh, get out of there. Oh, he choked it. Oh, man, that thing was gone. Got real red lips on him. Just skin hooked him, even though he ate it so good. Nice little fish. Dang, that's like, we've caught 1 crappie, 2 tiny, but maybe 4 bass now. So at least fish number 5, so I guess we're getting a little bit of action. Oh, I need to find some more crappie though, man. That was a stud that I caught. I'm gonna try to hit this corner real quick. Maybe there'll be a couple shallow fish. Seems like this grassy edge can be good at times, so we'll see. Not expecting much more than a tiny bass, but you never know. Oh, man, I had him. Little bass. There's another one. Golly. Can't believe he came back for it. There we go. At least we're ending the day on a fish. Heck, we might be able to catch another one. Because who knows if that was the same fish that bit it or if there was 2 or 3 of them in there. Oh, yes sir, baby. Choking that little shibagi bait. Alright, there's 2. Kind of right on top of the spot now. I don't know if we'll be able to pull out another one or not. We sure enough gonna try. Ah, dang it. Well boys, it was cold. The bite started off terribly slow, but at the end of the day we ended up catching a decent bit of fish. Caught 1 super nice crappie, a couple okay bass, and then some dinks. But the shibagi baits managed to get it done. Got some fish in the kayak, which is always nice. I'm gonna link their stuff down in the description below. I'm definitely gonna be using them a lot more in the future. I have like worms and stuff for bass also. So yeah guys, if y'all like this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe down below. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one.